Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Scotland have clearly decided to go 5-4-1 today.
Well, it could be a disguise, Peter, for something else. And that five at the back can easily produce wing-backs. If that's the case, I think, it might end up a three at times. Admittedly, though, if they do play deeper and in line with the centre-backs, then we can take it that they don't really want to give much away. That'll be foremost in their minds. But essentially, it depends on the two wide players in that defence. If they push on a little bit more, we could see something very different.
So off we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, for a defender, Peter, Andy Robertson's style of play is more akin to that of a wing-back or even a wide attacker. Time after time you see him make those overlaps, those marauding runs, providing support, the essential piece in any team looking to play on the front foot.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. McTominay, he's going for goal! In he goes again! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Adams clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Great defending, strong and determined. Adams. Hit into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Neither side yet able to find the net. And that has left him in a heap. McTominay. McGinn. Very nicely done. McTominay. Oh, that was vital. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Scotland clearly didn't help.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Robertson. Christie. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. That's good running with the ball. Oh, that's a key interception. And he has been fouled there. Tierney. Christie. And Tierney looking for the run-up. And we hit half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
Scotland head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And the action is back underway.
Scotland playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
No way through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Passes coming off in quick succession here. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's being closed down first.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Adams. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Played out to the left flank. Tierney. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. McTominay. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising.
Scotland merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Oh, that's well spotted. Tierney. Scotland are repeatedly frustrated here in the face of this rearguard. Time is getting away from them. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And he's had it nicked away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that will be the final act. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Scotland may have approached this game as a probable win, Peter, and didn't address the basics properly that may have achieved it.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates. But regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead.
And this is now today's lineup.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.
Number 8.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, for a defender, Peter, Andy Robertson's style of play is more akin to that of a wing-back or even a wide attacker. Time after time, you see him make those overlaps, those marauding runs, providing support, the essential piece in any team looking to play on the front foot.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And we're underway. McTominay. Castanos. Over to the left. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. That's an excellent interception. McGinn. McTominay. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. McGinn. Adams. Shifted it to the flank.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Climbs up big! Good delivery, but no joy.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Has a shot! Defending of the desperate variety. Robertson. It's Christie. Robertson. Tierney. Now McTominay. Well, that has not gone well. McGinn. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Castanos. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's half-time here. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. Here we go again then.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
And he was quick to react. Tierney. Robertson. And Tierney. McTominay. Adams. That has been slung wide. Here it is, crossed in. Cleared away. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. He's got the shot away! Now, who's going to be first to this? Robertson just loves to go forward whenever he can.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Castanos. Interesting ball. Great work on the overlap. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ah, it's a sweet ball, that. Robertson.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now it's Adams. Has a go! Oh, it's come loose. And he's heaved it away.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Heading towards a draw here, and that ahead of the game was hugely unexpected. Castanos. Threads one it. He's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on the field.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Number 18. Substitution. There will be 1 minute
That's gone loose.
time.
He's felt that, hasn't he? And the referee brings it to a close. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, that was an exercise in teamwork, cohesion and doggedness, Peter. A refusal to accept defeat.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good
and a quick
evening.
reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.